Hi everybody, good evening. Hi everybody, good evening. Just quickly let me know you can hear me and see me. Okay, I'm just going to try and come to the chat. Hi, good evening Kanak. We'll just wait 2-3 minutes. Okay. So Kanak, can you just confirm you can hear me and see me both? Hi Tejal, good evening. Okay, just a quick disclaimer for today's session. I'm slightly unwell, and in fact, that is the reason you can see I'm also taking lecture not from my regular place. So slightly unwell, and hence maybe the volume, the energy is going to be slightly lower today. So I hope you all kind of excuse me for that. Okay. Slightly bad Kanak, regular viral fever, throat, bad cold. That's regular stuff. Okay. Okay. So we are revising arithmetic today, as you all are aware. I will be taking up exactly 20 questions in arithmetic. Some of them are actual CAT questions, some of them not, and so on. But the level is very similar to CAT questions. I want you to pay attention mainly to the approach which I'm using in these questions, especially topics like simple interest, compound interest, and time, speed, distance, all topics, in fact, how I make use of allegations, where allegations is used, where allegation is not used, all that stuff. Okay. So whenever you are doing this, just pay attention to things and very carefully you should always look at it. Okay. You'll all know that this whole week we have something or the other coming up. You all had RC practice session day before yesterday. Then day after tomorrow, you'll have again a verbal session. Then you have arrangements and sets on 18th March. Then CAT PYQ practice again on 20th March by me. And so on. Right? Again, one more thing. Everybody knows that we are launching a new batch. So anybody who has to join the new batch, right time to join the new batch, join it immediately. Okay. Okay. So should we start? Can I just have a quick confirmation from people? Should we start? Okay. Yeah. So I'll be starting immediately now. We'll be starting with one question on compound interest, simple interest. Let's start. For every question, I'll give you a couple, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes to read it, try it out, and look at the approach. More than actually solving the question, try and get the approach right. Start the first one. So person has invested a total of some amount which is given in two different plans. One of the plans returns 10% compound interest per annum compounded annually, and the other plan returns 10% simple interest per annum. Okay, so both of them give 10%, but one of them gives 10% simple compound interest and the other gives 10% simple interest. If the total compound interest earned in 2 years from the first plan is equal to the simple interest earned in 4 years from the second plan? What was the amount invested in the second plan? Think a little bit. I'll give you a couple of minutes to try it. I've kept most of the questions as theta questions so that we learn more how to solve rather than just trying to be lucky. Yes, I'm going to wait for somebody to say something. Some yes, no's, sir, don't understand what's happening, what are they trying to say, anything. Anybody? Okay, somebody saying halfway done. Cool. Not even 60, 80% of the question can be done orally. Maybe one step I'll have to write on the screen. 80% of the question can be done orally. Shall I start now? I think it's more than a minute. Let's start. So what have they told us? 10% compound interest is for 2 years. Compound interest for 2 years. Yeah, I think somebody's given the right answer. Is equal to simple interest for 4 years. Okay, compound interest for 2 years is equal to simple interest for 4 years. Yeah, 2 people have given the right answers. Now, how would I do this question very quickly, or what am I looking at? Pay attention very carefully. What is the rate of compound interest? 10%. By the time you finish the chapter of compound interest, you should be definitely aware that when you do 10% compound interest, you can use successive percentage change. So you can say A plus B plus AB upon 100. This becomes 1 and therefore it is 21%. And this calculation should be oral in your mind. Next time you should not be needing to write this also. So compound interest which I get is 21%. So 21% of say X, suppose if I say the amount invested in the first scheme is X rupees, is equal to what percent of Y? Suppose, and I'm not going to take, lot of people and lot of books will also show you to take 27450 minus Y. No, don't do that. Let me show you my approach. Okay, the other one is 10% simple interest for 4 years. So 10% simple interest for 4 years will be 10% into 4, which will be 40%. So it will be 40% of Y. 100 cut. X upon Y is 40 upon 21. What do you want to find? You want to find Y. We know X upon Y is 40 upon 21 and we know the total is 27,450. So we just want to find Y. So Y will be equal to 21. Y is 21 parts out of a total of 61 parts of 27450. Now I can clearly see 61 is a prime number. So what I would do is I would go and factorize 2745. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I will do that. I will not write that. Don't worry. I'll minimize the frame also in the next part. So what will happen now? I will factorize 2745. Come on, somebody just factorize 2745. What will you get? It will go in 5. 5 5s are 25. 5 4s are 20. 5 9s are. Goes in 9 also. 9 6s are and 9 1s are. 61 goes 45 times over here. So 61 goes 45 times over here and 0. So answer is 21 into 450, which will be 9,450. Very simple approach, very simple method. Just concentrate on that. This is the only thing you needed to do in the exam. In fact, after a few times, after you finish the questions a few times, after you've done enough question, you should reach this step also more or less directly. Everybody clear with this method? Has everybody understood this? Cool. Let's go ahead. Question 2. Regular time and work question. Nothing very difficult. Do it normally. Come on. When there is 3 years, there is no formula for successive percentage change, but you can take the answer 21 one more time with 10. I'll show you one more time. Don't worry. I'll give you an example and I'll show it to you for 3 years also. Okay, this was a very standard sum. I'm assuming people would have got this very quickly. D can do a work in 42 days. P can do it in 28 days respectively. So immediately I will take the LCM. 42 is 14 threes and this is 14 twos. So LCM will be 14 six 84. LCM is 14 six 84. So let the total work which is to be done be 84 units. What is the advantage of doing this method? If I say the total work is 84 units, then D can do a work in 42 days. Therefore, work done by D in 1 day will be how much? 84 divided by 42. 2 units per day. And work done by P in 1 day will be 84 divided by 28. 3 units per day. Right? This is a very straightforward question. So I'm assuming people got it very quickly. They began working together, but D left after some days, and P finished the remaining work in 8 more days. So can I say, listen to this very carefully. D, and we want to find after how many days did D leave. So let us assume D has worked for X days. D has worked for X days and P has worked for 8 days more than him also. So P has worked for X plus 8 days and that should give us total work. D is doing 2 units per day. So 2 into X will be 2X. P is doing 3 units per day. So 3 into X plus 8. And this should be equal to total work, which is 84. Solving, I am not going to do. It's a very simple question. So you all can do the solving on your own. So we'll get a 5x plus 24. So 5x is 60. X is 12. Sum is over. Nothing very difficult. All time and work questions are very, very, very easy. Overall, the topic of time and work is only very easy. Means I'm telling you, I'm seeing CAT from how many years now? I think I'm seeing CAT from 2006 से मैं देख रहा हूँ CAT को. I think इस साल 20-21 साल हो जाएंगे. So I have seen only 1 year maybe CAT ka time and work question slightly difficult, not too much. No worry, if you can join now. If you join in first week of April, you will get the chance to cover up a few topics. That's not a worry. Come on, try this question. Again, the method which I will show for this sum, I want everybody to see it really well. Anybody's got the answer can give it in the chat. I will tell you correct or incorrect. परसेंटेज पॉइंट्स डिफरेंस का मतलब क्या होता है? जितना भी प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज है, सपोज प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज 20 है एंड डिस्काउंट परसेंटेज 10 है, सो देन द परसेंटेज पॉइंट डिफरेंस इज 10% एग्जैक्टली. I don't think so, Kanak. Check properly. Maybe, maybe not, but I don't think so. Let's have a look at how I would do this question. Cost price of 91 oranges. So cost price multiplied by 91 is equal to selling price multiplied by 78. Let's write a ratio. Cost price upon selling price is 78 upon 91. 13 6 13 7. So cost price. So now what I can do, pay attention to this carefully, what I will change. Whenever I get a ratio like this, no, I can assume let the cost price be 6, let the selling price be 7, and therefore let the profit be 1 rupee. Profit is 1 rupee. Now take this profit over here. Discount on 36 is equal to profit on 27. 27 multiplied by profit. Profit is 1. So discount is 27 divided by 36. 9 3s are 9 4s are. So discount is 3 upon 4. Now let's understand this very carefully. We still need to get our mark price because see profit percentage to ho gaya. Profit percentage is very simple. 1 divided by 6. Profit percentage is 1 divided by 6. No problem. Leave it over there. But discount percentage ke liye I will need mark price. What is mark price? Let's understand mark price. Mark price, basically mark price is selling price plus discount. Because on mark price we gave a discount and then we got selling price. So mark price will be selling price, which is 7 plus discount, say 3 by 4 or 0.75, 7.75. What about discount percentage? Discount percentage is discount. Discount was 3 upon 4 or 0.75 upon 7.75 into 100 तो आएगा ही दोनों केस में. यहाँ पे decimals निकाला. 25 3s are 25 3s are 25 1s are. 3 by 31. Okay, if you want to do decimals, you can do decimals. If you do decimals, you'll get 16.66%, 16.67. And if you do this into decimals, you get approximately 300 divided by 31, which will be 9 point something. Somebody just do the calculation 300 divided by 31. मैं fraction में भी सिखाता हूँ. पहले ये decimals में कर लेते हैं. Somebody just do 300 divided by 31 on the calculator. Just give me the answer. Yeah, somebody, I'm waiting for the answer still. 300 divided by 31. चलो मैं ही कर लेता हूँ. 9.67. Somebody gave me the answer. 9.67. So ये 16.67 या 9.67. Difference कितना आया? Exactly 7%. Difference is 7%. Obviously, such a question where the options are very close by, they will give you the question as nearest to something. Because here I'm just teaching. I've not kept the exact option. Okay? Okay. Now, but if I wanted to do in fractions, how could I do fractions mein? So I would leave this as 1 upon 6. And this I would have left as 3 upon 31. And then I would do difference 1 upon 6 minus 3 upon 31 into 100. 186 is the LCM. 31 ones are 31, 6 threes are 18 into 100. And then solve it. I think this will also give you an approximate. Approximately, it will give you 7%. 31 minus 18 is 13. 13 into 100. You all can check this. 1300 upon 186 on the calculator. 1300 upon 186. It will come very close to 7. 1386 divided by 1300, sorry. 1300 divided by 186. 6.989, which is very close to 7, as I said. Anyway, as I said, they had asked an approximate answer. I changed the question. Approximately 7%. Everybody clear with the question? How to approach it? Okay, everybody just pay attention to the approach. Okay, I want everybody to pay to the approach one more time. Pay attention to the approach. I got a ratio between cost price and selling price. I took that value only as the cost price and the selling price. So profit became 1 rupee. Then that profit, I took it over here. I got discount as 75 paisa. And therefore I got mark price as selling price plus the 75 paisa. I got the mark price as 7.75. And then I calculated discount percentage. Learn the process. That is very important. If you know the concept, it is a one-step sum. Cannot take so much time. It's a one-step question. 15 is wrong. Shravani Mukadam. Shravan. 15 is wrong. Nitesh, 15 is wrong. Answer is B option, 17.65. Okay. Now let's understand the method and then I'll try and give you a formula also. Let's understand the method. Think of yourself as a shopkeeper. Whenever you're doing these cheating questions, no, never think of yourself as a customer. Think of yourself as a shopkeeper. Okay. A dishonest shopkeeper uses a weight of 1700 grams instead of 2 kg and sells rice at the cost price. What will be the profit percentage on selling 10 kg? ये part useless है because percentage मांगा है, तो whether I sell 1 kg, 2 kg, 10 kg or 100 kg, the answer will be same. I don't need to do for 10 kg. So the 10 kg part was useless. Now think, how much did you give the customer? Suppose if I say let cost price of 1 gram be 1 rupee. Let cost price of 1 gram be 1 rupee. Then how much did you give the customer? You gave the customer only 1700 grams. No, you didn't give the customer 2000 grams. You gave him only 1700 grams. You told him you're selling 2000, but you gave him only 1700 grams. Instead of giving him 2000, you gave him only 1700. So because you gave him only 1700, cost price of only 1700 has to be calculated. So his total cost price will be cost price of 1700 grams, which will be 1700 rupees. But you told him that I have given you 2000 grams. So you charged him 2000 rupees. So your cost price was 1700 and your selling price is 2000. So your profit percentage is profit upon cost price into 100. Answer is 17.65%. Okay, pay attention very carefully. One more method to do this, direct like a formula if you want. Profit percentage will always be cheated value upon actual value given into 100. Cheated value into actual value given upon actual value given into 100. And that will be the answer always for such questions. Are we clear, everybody? All those who got 15%, you all were taking 2000 over here, which is wrong. All those who were getting 15%, they took 2000 over here, which was wrong. Okay. So this is just knowing your fractions well. Okay, let's have a look at this question. Anybody's got the answer? All the fractions were pretty doable. So pay attention carefully. A number increased by 18.75%. I'm going to show each one of them separately. 18.75% is 6.25 into 3. 6.25 is 1 by 16. So this will become 3 by 16 as a fraction. 27.27 is 9.09 into 3. 9.09 is 1 by 11. So it will become 3 by 11. And 42.84 is 14.28 multiplied by 3, which is 1 by 7 into 3, so 3 by 7. And now we will just use this very carefully. A number increase successively by 2 times by these two numbers and then decrease by so much. Find the percentage change. So suppose if the number was n, it first increased by 3 by 16. When something increases by 3 by 16, it becomes 19 by 16. 3 plus 16, 19. So it becomes 19 by 16. Second time it increases by 3 by 7. So it will become 10 by 7. And third time it increases by 3 by 11. What am I doing? 3 by 11. So it will become 14 by 11. And last time it decreases by 3 by 7. So it will become 4 by 7. Decrease है ये वाला. Last वाला. So 4 by 7. 7 ones are 7 twos are. 4 ones are 4 fours are. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So n will become 19 upon 22. Sorry, n multiplied by 19 upon 22. So how much is the decrease? Pay attention very carefully. There is a decrease, you can see that. But by how much? When something becomes 19 by 22 of itself, which means it has decreased by 3 by 22. 22 minus 19, 3, so 3 by 22. If you remember our 1 by 22, yeah, even 1 by 11, yeah, there 1 by 11 is 9.09. So 3 by 22 can be written as 3 by 2 into 1 by 11. 1 by 11, yeah, there 9.09. Right? So what will we get? 9.09 into 3, yani 27.27 divided by 2. Approximately 13.1314, 13.6 के आसपास. And that also decrease. It has decreased by because this is lower than 1. So answer is option B. Not 1 Kanak. Check what mistake you made. If you remember 1 by 22 over here, 4.5 approximately, which is also good. I hope everybody's got this. Chalo, going to the next question. Again, in this sum, I'm more concerned with the method which you all will use. Okay, as I said, I'm more concerned in the method. Just pay attention to the method. I knew the total was 8460, so I wanted to make use of this somehow. Now just pay attention what I am doing, okay? If you spend 70%, suppose if I am A, if I spend 70%, how much do I save? I save 30%. So A saves, this writing I'm doing only for your understanding. Huh? A saves 30%, which is suppose 9K. 9K. So if 30% is 9K, can we easily find 100%? And 100% will become a salary. Therefore, 30% is 9. So 10% will be 3. So 100% will be 30K. So therefore, salary will be 30K. This you should be able to do orally. I'll repeat the oral method which I did. 30% is 9. So I divided by 3. 10% became 3. So 100% became 30. Okay, second, if you're B and you're spending 85%, therefore B saves how much? 15%, which is given as 6K. इसको 3 से डिवाइड करके लेते हैं दोनों साइड पे. माइंड में 3 से डिवाइड करोगे तो क्या आएगा? 5% is 2K. 5% is 2K. So 100% will become 40K. And therefore salary of B will become 40K. Understand the method. C के लिए क्या है? C saves 40%. And 40% is 8K. So 40% is 8K. So 20% will be 4K. So 100% will be 20K. Therefore, salary over here will be 20K. They want us to find salary of C. That means they want us to find 20K. 90K is 8460. Sum of the salaries. 0, 0 cut. 9 9s are 81. 3 9 4s are. So K is 94. We want to find C ka salary, which is 20K. So 20 into 94. 1880. Is the method clear, everybody? Only one variable. That also, I don't have to start with 7. See how I use this 70% and converted it into savings. So I got it very easily. I want everybody to concentrate on the method. So let's go ahead. As I'm reading, I'm learning something. There is no real price given. Therefore, I can assume cost price. And I can assume a number instead of a variable. Very good, Sharan, right? See, this is how you learn questions. There is no real number, no real price given in the question. Good, Ritu, right? Again, I want you to know, tell me whether you all were able to do it very quickly. Okay? So I have assumed the cost price as 100. 50% above that, suppose I'm the shopkeeper, 50% above that I mark the goods. That means my mark price became 150. On this 150, I gave a 10% discount. 10% of 150. I'm not showing the calculation. 10% of 150 is 15. So therefore discount became 15 rupees. Therefore my selling price became 135. Okay. Now, a bulk buyer further negotiated a deal where the owner gave X books free for every 20 books purchased. And yet the owner managed to make a profit of 8%. When you make a profit of 8%, what is the meaning of profit of 8%? When I say profit is 8%, I can say selling price upon cost price is 108 upon 100, which can be reduced to whatever. देखते हैं reduce करेंगे कि नहीं वहां पे, depending on my calculation, but I can write this much. Now let's understand how many books have I sold and how many books I gave free. So which means cost is for more books. When I gave the customer, I had to give him X plus 20 books. तो मुझे cost तो X plus 20 books का लगा because I gave him X books free. So my cost price is 100 rupees for one book. Multiply by X plus 20. This is a very important step. I hope you got it. Cost price was for X plus 20 books, while selling was only for 20 books because customer paid me only for 20 books. So selling price is 135 into 20 is 108 upon 100. 100 तो कट हो गया ये. 2 tens are 254s are. I can see 9 is going in both. 9 ones are 9 fives are 9 sixes are. It will still go in 3 also. 3 fives are 3 twos are. 2 ones are 2 fives are also going. So cross multiply whatever is left of X plus 20 is equal to 25. X is equal to 5. Just let me know in the chat whether anybody was able to do this exact same approach. Means if you have done a better approach, I'll be very happy. But something similar you've done and not done too much long stuff. Just let me know in the chat. Very good, Ritu. Chalo, let's go ahead. Slightly difficult calculations, you might need a calculator over here. Sharan, did you use calculator or without calculator? Sharan, let me know in the chat. Calculator use किया कि नहीं किया? Oh, lovely. Without calculator is good. Good, Ritu. Chalo, pay attention. At a certain simple rate of interest, a sum amounts to 13920 in 3 years. and rupees 18,916, 6 years, 6 months. So if I take both of these together, I can say interest, which is simple interest up till now. So interest, any simple interest for 3 years, 6 months, that is 3.5 years, is difference of these two, which will be 5040 if I'm not mistaken. 5040 is the simple interest for 3.5 years. So what is simple interest for 1 year? 5040 divided by 3.5, 3.5, 7 upon 2. So this will go up here. 7 sevens are 49, 7 twos are 0. 1440 is the simple interest for 1 year. See, because I want the rate. My first job is to find the rate. Rate या principal, दोनों का जरूरत है. Okay. So 1440 is the simple interest for 1 year. The first example was for 3 years. So let's do for 3 years. Therefore, for 3 years, it will be how much? 1440 into 3, which will be 0, 12, 12, 13, 14320. Subtract these two from the amount to get principal. So principal will be amount minus interest. 13,920 minus 4320. 9,600 is my 9,600 is the principal, and 1440 is 1 year ka interest. So how much is the rate? How much is the rate? 1440 divided by 9,600 will give me rate. 16 nines are 16 six are 6 15s are. So rate is 15%. Ab, what have you got to do? Rate is 15%. Now read the question carefully. If the same given sum had been invested for 2 years at the same rate as before, but with interest compounded every 6 months. That means we have to take this rate, but compounding is done every 6 months and for 2 years, which means your rate which you will effectively take will be 7.5% and number of time periods will be 4 because you have to do compounding every 6 months. Okay. 7.5 yani 15 upon 2 and 15 upon 200. So 5 threes are 5 40s are. So the interest is 3 by 40 every 6 months का. अभी 4 बार करना है तुमको. In an exam situation, this is the place where I prefer a calculator. Okay. Everybody check properly if they've understood till here. How much is 3 by 40 of 9,600? 720. ऐसे भी had to be half of this. So पहले क्वार्टर का 720. Pay attention everybody. पहले क्वार्टर नहीं, पहले 6 months का. Now see, pay attention to this method which I'm teaching you. First 6 months 720. Second 6 months 720 plus interest on 720. 3 by 40 of 720. Which is 54 rupees. तो ये second 6 months का. Third time देखो जरा ध्यान से. Again 720 plus 54 2 times. And I'll explain also 54 why 2 times. Because interest on this 720 54, interest on this 720 54, and then interest on 54. वो तुम थोड़ा सा oral calculation करके छोड़ सकते हो. That's not a very big number. There is some number over here. 15% of 54. which will be 5.4 plus 2.7, roughly 8 rupees, roughly. Last time again 720, 54, 54, 54, 3 times. Then this 8 rupees will come 3 times because ये 354 के ऊपर interest आएगा, so 8 will come 3 times. But all this करने से अच्छा, in an exam situation over here I would have definitely used a calculator, and answer is approximately 32221. You all can open the calculator with me just to show you how to use the calculator also smartly. So what will it be? ये 8 नहीं है, वो भी गलत है, 7.5% था तो गलत है वो. तो क्या कैलकुलेटर कितना क्या बोल रहा है? We had 9600 ना into 1.075. Why 1.075? Because 7.5% rate of interest. 4 बार. Assuming you don't have a scientific calci in the exam, you have a normal calci. 1.0755 4 times is also not very difficult. It comes to 12820. 0.5 something. Minus 9600 from there comes to 3220.5. Answer is 3220.5 approximately, which is 3221. And this is how you do in the exam. No problem. You should have used the calculator over here. In fact, I said also, यहाँ पे calculator का जरूरत है. ये 8 रुपीज मेरा खाली गलत है. 54 पे 7% ना, यानी रफली कुछ 3/4 of 54, 27, 13, रफली 4 के आसपास आएगा, 4 के आसपास. So this will come 12. I just want to check by my method whether I'm getting the right answer. Okay? Just inquisitive because I was not done it by this method. 724 times is 2880. 54 is there 6 times. 54 6 3204 आ गया. प्लस मुझे 4 भी है 12 भी है, तो 16. Perfect. I also got exact same answer, 3220. Yeah, वो 3.99 का मैंने 4 कर दिया ना approximately. Chalo, can we go ahead? Have you all understood this? Acha, by the way, I just wanted to teach this one more time. So I'm teaching something else. I'm taking a random number and explaining this. Everybody just pay attention to something new. Just pay attention. Suppose तुमको 3 बार कोई compound interest calculate करना है. Suppose it is 10% of 2000. Yet 12%. 10% is very easy. So let's do 12%. 12% of 2000. 3 times we want to do. So what is the method to do it? Compound interest. Okay. So first we will get 240. First year mein 12% of 2000 will be 240. Second year you will get 240 plus 12% of this number. If you do 12% of that number, I think it is approximately 28.8. Third year mein again you will get 240 and you will get 28.8 2 times. And one last time 12% of this. 12% of 30 करूं मैं अगर, so roughly 3.6. So 3.6 more approximately. Now if we add all this, let's see what do we get. 720 plus 84 plus 2.4. 84 plus 2.4 कितना होता है? 86.4 plus approximately 3.6. This is 90. 810 rupees. Somebody do the calculation on the calculator. Let's see what answer we are getting. Compound interest for 3 years at the rate of 12% per annum. Let's do this on the calculator. Any into 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. 2000 into 1.2 3 times. 3456 minus 2000. कुछ तो गलती हो गया मेरा. इधर तो आंसर 1456 आ रहा है. So I don't know what mistake I made. Oh, 12%. Oh, sorry, I did 20%. My bad. 2000 into 1.123 times. 2809.8 यानी 2810 approximately. Perfect answer we are getting, minus 2000. 809.86. Do you realize this method? Did everybody understand this method? This is very important compound interest में. ये नंबर 3 बार आता है, ये नंबर भी 3 बार आता है, एंड ये नंबर कुछ एक बार आएगा, वो छोटा सा नंबर होगा. चलो नेक्स्ट वन. दिस इज अ एक्चुअल कैट क्वेश्चन. आई थिंक कैट 21 है शायद. Numbers are very favorable. You can do it smartly. So I'm happy I was able to do the whole question orally without touching paper to pen. So basically क्या किया मैंने, हर मंथ में पहले 3 months में I invested 100 rupees suppose, and last 2 months में 50-50. This mainly I got from the LCM of these numbers. So first month में I was able to buy 10 kg, second month में I was able to buy 5 kg, third month I was able to buy 4 kg, next month 2 kg, and last month 1 kg. So totally 22 kgs were bought, and total money spent was 400 rupees. 400 divided by 22 is 200 divided by 11, approximately 18.18. They was closest to, so answer is 18. Again, more than the answer, the method. I hope the method used is same. Rahul, Ritu, Sharan, method used same, or did you all use something else? I hope no x and 2x was used. So the wage of the employee adds to his cost price. So there are two things missing. Total number of pens purchased are missing. And also what is missing is the wage of the employee. And that is why two conditions are given. let total pens be 100 plus x. Let total pens be 100 plus x and let the wages be y rupees. So in case 1, his total cost price कितना हो जाएगा including the wages? 8 into 100 plus x plus y. That will be the cost price. He sells 100 pens at 12 rupees each. So 1200 rupees. And the remaining x pens at 11 each. So 11x. In this case, the profit was 300. So minus the cost price. There will be minus 800 minus 8x minus y is equal to 300. I'll try and do one more approach also. So just have patience. This will be 400. So I'll get 3x minus y is equal to minus 100. 3x minus y is minus 100. Second equation में क्या बोला है? He makes while if he sells the remaining pens at 9 rupees each, he makes a loss of 300 rupees. Loss के टाइम पे cost price पहले आएगा. So 800 plus 8x plus y will come first minus the selling price. Selling price में 1200 तो आएगा ही आएगा plus 9x because the remaining pens are sold at 9. So 9x is equal to 300. So we will get minus x, 8x minus 9x minus x plus y, 800 minus 1200 is negative 400, so is equal to 700. So I get x is 300 and y is 1000. If you solve this out, x is 300 and y is 1000. Method number 1, I'm just going to try one more approach. Everybody pay attention. We'll try one more approach. Now see, when I do case 1, oh, Rahul, I just cleared the screen. इस इक्वेशन बनाया केस 1 में सेलिंग प्राइस माइनस कॉस्ट प्राइस इज 300 बनाया था. केस 2 में कॉस्ट प्राइस माइनस सेलिंग प्राइस इज 300 बनाया था. कॉस्ट प्राइस दोनों केस में सेम था. कॉस्ट प्राइस वाज, राहुल के लिए मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं, कॉस्ट प्राइस वाज हाउ मच? आई हैड अज्यूम 100 प्लस एक्सपेंस. सो 8 into 100 प्लस एक्स प्लस द सैलरी जो था वो बंदे का वो y रुपीज. So that was a cost price. Selling price was different in this case. Okay, selling price was different in both the cases, and that is how this was to be done. I'm going to try and use one more approach. Anshuman, I took the price as number of pens as 100 plus x because I knew उसने पेन्स दो पार्ट में बेची थी, 100 पहले पार्ट में और बाद में बाकी की पेन्स. तो इट बिकम्स इजी फॉर माई कैलकुलेशंस. नो अंशुमन, इफ आई टेक एक्स पेन्स आई विल गेट पहले 100 पेन्स के लिए 12 रुपीज, फिर आई विल हैव टू डू 100 minus x pence के लिए, x minus 100 pence. So to avoid that, Anshuman, I took 100 plus x. Okay, now let me explain the second approach which I was thinking. Ritu, if you like the sum, you like the second method. Tell me what is happening in case 1 versus case 2. Cost price तो दोनों केस में सेम है. Case 1 and case 2. Cost price is same. First part of the selling price also is same. Selling price of the first part, that means selling price of the first 100 pence is same over here also. Only the second selling price is different. By how much? यहाँ पे 11 rupees में 1 pen बिक रहा था, यहाँ पे 9 rupees में. So difference of 2 rupees. So pay attention to this method. 2 rupees multiply by the balance pen. If I have started the pens as 100 plus x, so balance is x pence. So 2 rupees multiplied by x pence is 600 rupees. Tell me, where did I get 600 from? Everybody think a little bit. How did I get 600? Case 1 में there was 100 rupees. Sorry, 300 rupees profit. Case 2 में there is 300 rupees loss. तो डिफरेंस 600 का हुआ कि नहीं? अगर मैं पहले 100 रुपए का प्रॉफिट कर रहा था, 300 रुपीज का प्रॉफिट कर रहा था, अब मैं 300 रुपीज का लॉस कर रहा हूं, तो डिफरेंस इज 600. So that 2x is 600. So x is 300. We got it directly. कुछ टच किए बिना. Did you all understand this method? एक बार go through this. Everybody just go through this carefully. Have you all understood this method? And once you understood this 300 पेन्स है, तो तुमको मालूम पड़ गया टोटल पेन्स कितनी है, टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस, सेलिंग प्राइस क्या है, तो वेजेस मिल जाएगा. So what was the cost price? उसका मतलब he had bought 100 plus 300, 400 pence. 400 pence for 8 rupees. So 3,200. Case 1 का selling price क्या था? Case 1 का and 3,200 plus that Y also was there. The wages. Don't forget the wages. Okay. Case 1 में he was selling 100 pence at 12 rupees. So 100 into 12, 1200. Remaining 300 pence at 11 rupees. 1200 plus 3300. 4,500. And they told profit was 300. So अगर मैं 300 मैं ऐसे ही देखूं तो प्रॉफिट 1300 दिख रहा है, which means profit is not 1300, but out of the 1300 I had to give 1000 rupees wages, and that is why the wages are 1000. And this is the method I would do in the exam most probably. Okay, Hanshuman, are you clear why I took 100 plus expense? Chalo. This some two methods. Method 1, calculator, one step. Method 2, no calculator, slightly longer. Method 1 से answer comes in like 10 seconds. Nobody's given the answer, which means nobody understood method 1 very fast. नो वन गिवन द आंसर येट. पहला किसी का आंसर आया, राहुल का आंसर आया. या राइट है राहुल. इतना टाइम. Okay, before I do this question, then let me just give you a basic example. Let's take 10,000 rupees at 10% per annum. Let's see what is the interest every year. Okay, 10,000 rupees पे फर्स्ट डे का इंटरेस्ट कितना होगा? What is 10% of 10,000? 1,000 rupees. Second year will be 1,000 plus interest on 1,000, that is 100 rupees, so 1,100 rupees. Third year is 1,000 plus 100 two times plus 10% of 100 is 10 rupees. 1210. और अगर और एक साल करना भी है तो कर सकते हैं. फोर्थ ईयर $1,000. Now 100 three times. 100 three times 300. 10 will now come how many times? On each of the hundreds there will be 10. So there will be 300. Oh, sorry, 30 plus 1. 1331. ऐसे भी ये नंबर तो आना चाहिए था. Now, what I wanted to explain through this, if you'll notice, 1000 multiplied by 1.1 is this number. 1100 multiplied by 1.1 is this number. And 1210 multiplied by 1.1 is this number. So basically, if you had the usage of calculator, what you had to do? 80625 multiplied by something is 87075. Multiply by something is my answer. So how do I get this something? On the calculator, I just divide. To get this something, let's call that as A. So A is nothing but 87075 divided by 80625, which is 1.08. And then you just multiply by 1.08 to give you the answer. So your final answer is 87075 multiplied by 1.08, which is 94041. This is second year, this is third year, so this is fourth year. Khatam? Method number 1, as I said, with calculator. Without calculator, you should have got that 8% little bit orally. How do you do that 8%? First, you find the difference. 87075 minus 80625. That's 0, 5, 4, 6. 6450. 6450 upon 80625 into 100. Calculation is difficult, but here you will get 8% as the answer. This part will give you 8% as the answer. And once you understood 8% as the answer, then you can do 87075 plus 8% of 87075. 25 fours are like 25 threes are 75. 12 carry, 25 fours are 100, 20 carry, 25 eights are and 25 threes are. And 4 ones are 4 twos are. So 6, 16, 9, 12. 12966 extra. This is without a calculator. Okay, everybody? Chalo, let's go ahead. Time, speed, distance. So next one. Anyone answer for this question? Good, Rahul. Good, Ritu. So there is a faster train जिसका लेंथ है 160 meters and it crosses a pole in 12 seconds. So we will directly get the speed. The faster train crosses the pole in 12 seconds. So speed will become how much? Speed is distance upon time. So it will have to cover 160 in 12 seconds. 4 3s are 4 40s are. So speed will be 40 upon 3 meter per second. Now, if the speed of the other train is 6 kilometers per hour lesser, so slower train, length we don't know. So speed will be 40 upon 3 minus 6. That will be 18, 22 upon 3. When they are running in the opposite direction, they cross each other in 14 seconds. So time is equal to length of the first train plus length of the second train divided by relative speed. So 14 is equal to 160 plus L2 upon relative speed. Opposite direction means addition. It will become 40 upon 3 plus 22 upon 3. That will become 60 upon 3. Rahul, what's 48? What are you getting as 48? I don't know what. I think I made some small error somewhere. Can somebody check? Just let me know if I have made an error. Two trains cross each other in 14 seconds when running in opposite direction along a parallel train. The faster train is 160 meter long and crosses a lamppost in 12 seconds. I don't think so. Yeah. This is 62 upon 3, no, not 60 upon 3. Can anybody find any small error in my calculation somewhere? Oh, 6 kilometer per hour. 6 kilometer per hour. My bad. It's not 6 meter per second. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I missed out something. So this is 6 into 5 by 18 करना पड़ेगा. Why will I convert that? No, I will convert this only 6 को ही convert करेंगे. 6 into 5 by 18. 6 into 5 by 18 will be 5 by 3. So this will become 35 by 3. Perfect. So 14 is equal to 160 plus L2 upon 40 upon 3 plus 35 upon 3, 75 upon 3, 25. 14 into 25 is 160 plus L2. L2 is 190. So sorry for that error. Yeah. No need to convert to 48 kilometers per hour, Rahul. वो 6 को ही meters per second में convert कर दो. Convert kilometers per hour to meters per second. That will be easy. Psych, you've put a question down about some counseling, something around that. We not possible to discuss right now. On Wednesday, every Wednesday, 3 o'clock, I do a counseling session. You can join that time. We can discuss that time, okay? Chalo, let's go ahead. Answer for the next one, anybody? Arithmetic mean of 25 students in an examination is 50. 5 of these students top the examination with the same score. तो 5 लोगों को same score आया. Suppose X, 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 X and X. Top score है ये. If the score of the other students are distinct in nature, with the lowest being 30. Lowest is 30, and how many people are left? There are exactly 20 students left. Because 25 में से 5 students तो यहीं चले गए. So 30 plus 31 plus 32 plus 33. Up till where? 59 tak. Up till 59, because this will be 20 numbers. Right? Not till 60, yeah? Oh, sorry, not even 59, 49 tak. So sorry. Up till 49, this will be 20 numbers plus 5x has to be equal to 25 into 50. Now, only you need to know how to calculate this in a smart way. 30 plus 49, 79 upon 2 into 10. Into 20, sorry. I don't know whether you all remember this method. First term plus last term divided by 2 into number of terms. Plus 5x is 1250. So 5x is 1250 minus 790. 460. 5x is 460. X is 92. Does everybody know this method? First term plus last term divided by 2 into number of terms. Check this properly. Okay, last question for today. Last question for today. In a car race, A beats car B by 45 kilometers. Car B beats car C by 50 kilometers. And A beats C by 90 kilometers. How much is the distance which has to be counted? So, suppose if the whole race is X, let us assume the race is of X kilometers. A beats B by 45. That means when A runs X, B runs X minus 45. B beats C by 50. So when B runs X, C runs x minus 50, and A beats C by 90. So when A runs x, C runs x minus 90. How do you solve this? So what you do is you get this step over here. When A runs x, C runs x minus 90 को यहाँ लेके आने का. And now you can just cross multiply this. So x minus 45 into x minus 50 is x into x minus 90. Open the bracket up carefully. You'll get x square minus 95x plus 45 5 is 225, 2250 is x square minus 90x. 2250 is equal to 5x. X is equal to 450 meters. Check whether you'll have understood this. Actually 15th question और एक भी है, लास्ट कर लेते हैं, और एक है 15th, मेरे को लगा 14 थे, 15th है. Everybody clear with this one? Why can you cross multiply? Because this distance का ratio will be same as speed का ratio. A and B are 2 points on a straight line. Nice question. Pay attention carefully. Ram runs from A to B. Ram goes from A to B. Rahim runs from, so Ram goes from here. Rahim comes from here. After crossing each other, so they will meet somewhere. Let's say this is point P where they meet. After crossing each other, Ram and Rahim reach their destination in 1 minute and 4 minutes respectively. That means after crossing. Now till the crossing, both have traveled for say t minutes. Ram has traveled for t minutes. Rahim also has traveled for t minutes. After crossing, Ram reaches the destination in 1 minute. So I'm just using another color. So Ram takes 1 minute for this part and Rahim takes 4 minutes for this part. Now let me explain this without, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I just erased that by mistake. A, B, Ram starts from here. Yeah, I know the answer is very simple. You all know the formula, but I want to explain the formula. Ram travels for t minutes. Rahim also travels for t minutes. This Ram finishes in 1 minute. And this Rahim finishes in 4 minutes. We want to find the ratio of Ram speed to Rahim speed. Pay attention. Now, look at this part. This is one constant distance. I'm looking from P to B, which Rahim does in t minutes and Ram does in 1 minute. Suppose I'm keeping Ram in the numerator because they want at the end Ram to Rahim. अगर मैं Ram को numerator में रख रहा हूँ, तो ratio is 1 upon t. Ram covers this distance in 1 minute and Rahim in t minutes. In this case, Ram covers this distance in t minutes and Rahim covers in 4 minutes. Here Ram covers in 1 minute, Rahim in t minutes. Here Ram in t minutes and Rahim in 4. So and this will be equal because it is speed of Ram is to speed of Rahim. So t square is 4 and t is 2. Okay? T is 2. So whatever I will do, we want the ratio. This is the ratio of the distance or ratio of the time taken. So speed will be exactly reciprocal. This is ratio of time. So time taken by Ram upon time taken by Rahim is 1 upon 2. Therefore, speed of Ram upon speed of Rahim will be 2 upon 1. That's it. Everybody got it? And obviously इसका एक direct concept भी है. I'll explain the concept also. Direct formula is there that whenever you have a sum of after meeting, they take so much time. The formula is speed of A upon speed of B is square root of time of B upon time of A. And this time is the time after meeting wala time. You can directly use this formula. Speed of A upon speed of B. Sushant, you can ask somebody. I don't have the exact number, but I'll have somebody call you. Okay, Sushant? So that's it. We will end the session today. Just wait a second. I'm just leaving a message for somebody. Have Okay, so that's it. I hope you all enjoyed the session and understood some basics of arithmetic at least. I'm sure this session will help you understand arithmetic much better later. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Let me know if you have any more queries. Okay. Just a quick confirmation, people. Shall we end the session? Any more doubts? Any more queries? Most welcome, Ritu. Okay. Chalo, I'll see you. The iQuanta students, I'll see you in class. The others, I'll see you maybe, I think next Friday, I'm taking a session for all CAT PYQs. You're most welcome to join. Bye, everybody.